Good evening, everybody. Nice to see you all this evening. My name is Sam. Lovely to see you all. Sam Pirt, Psychic Medium, and it's a pleasure to be on Spiritual Psychics TV. Lovely to see you all this evening. So this evening, I'm going to be doing rock readings, everyone. Just readings. They aren't ruin readings. They are actual rocks that I was drawn to from an East Yorkshire beach. They are, and so I'm going to be giving readings this evening to people. I always have to say all my readings are for entertainment purposes only, but I do this to bring the love and light of spirit through, to help give people guidance and to help bring some light into their life, I suppose. That's why I do it. And yeah, just using simple rocks. I think I like to do this because I've been involved now with mediumship and psychic things and all this for many years now. Over 10 years I've been doing it. And I think I really like the idea with using rocks because it really makes you realise that actually everything holds messages for us that we're surrounded by, you know. And so even just a simple rock can give us a great insight into our path, into our journey, into what's going on, and how to deal with things as well. I will, of course, if I do get spirit, I will also bring spirit through as well. So people may have not just a reading from a rock, but also a connection to a spirit as well. And I'd say just keep your minds open to that. And yeah, I hope that you're able to take those connections. But there's always a reason for spirit coming forward, but sometimes we don't always know exactly why right then. So that's what I'd say. So hello everybody. Should we say a few hellos to people as people are coming on? We apologise for the slightly late start. There's, as you know, there's a result of a very important trial going on right now, and for that reason, there's maybe less views in right now than normal. And they were about to announce the result, but I think they forgot to bring the envelope. So I think there's been a delay. But anyway, that is why we're on a slight delay. So just in case you're wondering, I was actually ready to start on time, but we just had a slight delay there. So I'm going to say some hi. So hi to Millie B. Good evening. Welcome for joining us. And I also have Richard in my ear, everybody, just in case you're wondering. Hiya, Modi Live. I hope you're having a good evening. Just saying some hello. So do comment and share this out. Hiya, Terry Louise. Thanks for joining us. Thanks to see you. Nice to see you. Hi, Helen Woodall as well. That's a nice picture of a pendulum there as well. So yeah, good evening. Hiya, Kim Bryn. Welcome. Hope everyone's keeping well. Hiya, Anne McLaren. Welcome. I hope I said your name right. And Diane Burston, welcome too. Yeah, we're keeping all well, thank you. Yeah, we're doing grand. Hi, Maz and Aunt Harding. Thank you for joining us. Lovely to see everybody. Hiya, June Malkin as well. I hope you're well. Lovely to see everyone. Hiya, Chrissy Wheatley. What's everyone up to this lovely weekend? It's the big weekend this weekend, isn't it? Dawn Taylor, hello, welcome too. There's a lot going on at the moment. So yes, hi, Sarah Burston as well. Good evening, welcome. Sandra, welcome. I hope you're keeping well. Watching from South Africa, wow. Jambo, Jojo, welcome as well. Nice to see you watching. Marissa Serafino, that's a lovely name. Sounds a bit Italian, that's her name. Welcome. I hope you're keeping well from San Francisco. Wow, amazing. Sam and his pet rocks, yeah. Melissa Scott. Thank you, Melissa Scott. Lovely comment there. You can't beat a bit of laughter when you're working with spirit and when you're working with energy and everything. It always helps raise the vibration and everything. So yeah, I like that. This show rocks, everybody. I wonder how many rock jokes and things and comments we can get throughout this evening. I wonder. Would make a change from the food, wouldn't it? Samantha Baker, how are you doing as well? Nice to see you. Andy Plank as well. I hope you're keeping well. Okay, so we're going to get going. Karen Shearer, welcome too. Thank you for joining us. So, how do you want to do this? Do you want me to pick a number like as usual, Richard? Or you can just throw people my way, Richard. It's up to you. Because I'm a great believer. Just so everyone knows, I'm just discussing exactly which way I'm going to be drawn to select, because I can only see, if you're wondering, just the comment that Richard puts up. So I can't see all your chats and all that, all your chat about food and rocks and the trial going on, and I can't see any of that. So just so you know, so I'm just working out with Richard the best way to bring the people. But to be honest, however we find them, they're meant to have a reading. That's what I believe. So maybe we'll just go with me saying a number. Shall we do that? So I'm going to say between what's the number between, Richard? All right, so I'm going to be saying numbers between 0 and 40, everyone, or 1 and 40, between those, and that's who, and then Richard will select that person for reading. Sorry? Yeah. Oh, yeah, just so you know, everybody, you don't need to give Richard a number because your comments sort of put you in an order, if you like. So all you need to do is comment, though. If you don't comment, we don't know you're there. And if we don't know you're there, you won't be able to get a number. Okay, so you don't need to give us a number, or you just need to comment. That's all you need to do. And you can comment about anything you like, anything that we're chatting about, or about readings. Of course, if I do work with you as well, I do really appreciate it if you could work with me. So when we select a person, do work with me. And when I say work with me, I mean comment and say hello. You can take it and you can connect to what I'm saying. It always just helps the energy flowing, okay? And I don't even mind if you say you can't take it, because it just helps me understand what I'm receiving from spirit and where spirit guided me, if you like. So it just helps working with me. There is a slight delay, I think, on the comments. So, but it's nothing to worry about. Spirit can deal with that, and Richard can as well, my fantastic producer. So let's get going. So I'm going to pick number. We'll start with lucky 13 to begin with. Jackie Cooper, congratulations on your first reading tonight, Jackie. So I'm just going to get you some rocks. Okay, so Jackie, these are your rocks here. Can you see them there? I might just angle my camera down a bit when I do the rocks. That's okay. Hang on a minute. Okay, so these are your rocks, Jackie. There's 3 of them there. You can see that there at the back. So to begin with, Jackie, what I'm feeling for you first is this rock here is, I feel there's been a bit of a turbulent past, because you can see in this rock here, you can see how it's there's quite a lot of almost like mixing of colours around in that rock, you know. So I feel it's been a bit of a turbulent past. So I do want to go back quite a long way with that, okay? I'm just going to turn this just around a little bit so it doesn't fall over. We don't want that, that's better. Okay, so yeah. I'm drawn to it. I feel that, thank you for working with me, Jackie, there as well. That's great. So yeah. So first of all, I'm drawn to this particular rock at the back here, which is lots of mixed up colours there. And I'm just feeling like a sense of, there was either like, it feels like there was a lot of changes in the past, it almost. So that backwards and forwards almost, I want to say, you know. So I don't know whether it could be linked to a lot of house moves, or it could be just moved to like changing situations. You had trouble almost finding something to grasp onto when you were younger, if you like, that caused, maybe I just feel a sense of a challenging childhood almost, you know. You're saying yes to thank you, okay. And as I want to go into this rock for the next rock. Now, as you see, as we're going on to this rock, you can see there's 2 lines here in this rock. So I'm feeling that you did get over that challenge in the background. You have got over that, but it's always remained with you. But I feel that that's definitely made you quite a strong person. I feel you're one of these very strong people that is, you've almost grown this resilience out of your past, if you like. But I do feel that these two lines are telling me something, and it's almost telling me that you've always felt a little bit torn between exactly what direction you're going to there. And it feels like a sense of you've wanted to go one way, but then there's been this interest on the side, and you've been a bit torn as to exactly what way you want to go. And you felt a bit of a pressure almost in exactly when you're going forward, exactly which line you should take, really. And my answer, I feel, for you on that is you need to take both lines, actually. And in the sense of, we always have to make money for a roof above our head, but we must always continue to do what makes us happy. And it feels like very much like you've almost like let go of those things that make you happy. You've almost like not given them the energy that they needed almost, you know. Okay, yes, I did get over it, but it's still like, okay. I'm just feeling like you've almost like, you've not put you at the top of the pile is what this is about. You've instead, you have brought in the money for the house, but you've let your interests go a little bit, and you've let it be the thinner line. And I feel that, but the thing is that you're wanting to get to this stone here, and this stone here to me represents a big amount of spirit. It tells me about being very calm, being very happy, and this is where you're wanting to get. But you'll notice though that this stone is very white, and these lines are very white as well. So what I'm feeling with that is that you almost have to join these lines up. So you have to join up your daily life to your spiritual life, because in reality, everything is all one. Don't compartmentalize it almost. Just see everything as spiritual. And then by seeing everything as spiritual, your life will become like this white rock. You don't know what way to go. Yes, I give up on myself and I've been down. So what this reading is saying to you in terms of you don't know what way to go. What way you need to go is the way that lights your heart up, those things that you love doing. You need to look after you. You need to do those things that make you happy. And then by doing that, it will give you energy for those other things we also need to do. And by doing that, your life is going to become far more spiritual and just far more calmer as well. I need to say calmer as well. So I don't know whether you've been feeling a bit anxious as well, but I need to say that you will become calmer. Things are going to come lighter for you, but it's going to be about drawing things together rather than compartmentalizing is the real thing for you. You will always keep these things that you've had trouble with. They never truly leave us because they become part of our energy body, if you like. So they are what make up you, and that's reflected by this mark on this stone here. Can you see that mark on the white stone there? Yeah. So that to me is just reflecting some of this in this stone and some of this. But it's not something that should be frowned upon and be down about. It's what makes you. So don't have any regrets over your past. Don't have any regrets about things that you haven't done yet. Just know now is the time to do it, you know. Look after yourself, treat yourself, and your world is really going to shine brightly and really, really, really just light up for you as well. I do need to give you as well, I'm aware of an elderly lady coming in right now as well. This older lady's coming in and she's got grey, I do need to say there's curls in her hair as well, this lady, but she's quite frail as well. This lady coming through is quite frail. She's coming in as an older lady, so I'm feeling she is either like a mother or even a grandmother like figure, but she's showing as quite a frail lady. I'm just seeing her being quite, there's a slightness to her, you know, and I'm seeing her in this like flowered, like all-in-one dress with like nice shoulder, I'll move this up, with like nice shoulders pads, or not pads, but almost like, what are the names of those? Anyway, there's like these details on the shoulder on this dress. She's a frailer lady, but she's coming around you with a lot of love, and I'm aware of flowers on this dress too. I am also aware, it's your mum, okay. I am also aware of a thin gold chain as well. And I'm feeling the thin gold chain it feels like it's got like, it just needs to say like a ball of gold. It's an unusual, that's the best way I can say it is on this chain. But I'm just feeling like some sort of gold ball or some kind of ball, like designed pattern thing on the end of this chain. But it's a thin gold chain as I'm seeing. So it must be a chain that she wore. You must know the chain that I'm talking about. So I'll give you this chain. Don't worry if you can't place it right now. But she is just showing me this golden chain that's quite shiny gold chain. So I need to give you like this gold chain that she's wearing too. And also as well, I need to give you a picture of her as well. I'm just aware of this lady laughing in this picture. What I'm seeing is I'm seeing the bottom of her teeth, just as she's sort of got a mouth back and she's laughing. Okay, so it's got across, that's lovely. So this is this. As I say, I just wanted to give you this chain that she was bringing forward. For some reason, I was saying like a ball of gold. So I don't know whether there's a connection to like some other piece of jewelry to do with a ball, but she showed me like a ball of gold. I'll leave that with you anyway, because you might work out exactly where that ball of gold fits in. But I was seeing this gold chain as well. Very shiny gold as well. Quite a narrow like chain too. Just know that she's around you. Know that she isn't suffering. And as I say, I need to give her laughter to you, because there's this, it feels like she's got like her head back and you can see her teeth a little bit as she's laughing. It feels like it's quite a close-up shot. It might have been taken at like a celebration or something like that, but it's certainly not posed. It's a spontaneous shot that she was laughing. And just know that she's around you with this lovely energy and that she isn't in any pain, you know. She's wanting to be remembered for that lovely energy of hers and the love to give to you, okay? So I'm going to leave that with love and light, and I do hope that helps you, Jackie. And you take care, okay? And I'll leave that with love and light. Okay. So we're going to go to another reading now. Oh. Wow, okay. Okay, so next we'll go for number 22. Yeah. Melissa Scott, good evening. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for all those first-time watchers as well. Welcome to SBTV. So lovely to see you. So Melissa, I will get you your rock reading, and as I say, if spirit come in, I'll give you spirit. So don't worry about that, and we'll just see how we go. So Melissa, let me get you your rocks. Okay, Melissa. So I'll move the camera down so you can see them. Okay, so Melissa, these are your rocks, beautiful rocks, I have to say. So we've got quite a few things going on here. So first of all, I feel this is the rock I want to start with to begin with. As I'm looking at this rock, I'm actually feeling for some reason, it feels like either like a connection to Scotland or there's like, I need to say, for some reason I'm being drawn to say like a connection to Scotland for some reason, but also I need to say there's a connection to a house or a place that's nearby some sort of like lake or piece of water somewhere, really idyllic. I'm just drawn to this being, I'm just seeing this like, it seems like a smallish river I'm seeing running through green hilled grass area is what I'm seeing, you know. So I don't know whether you can connect to that sort of area. It could have been somewhere you might have camped when you were younger. It could have been an area of this country that you love to go to. But I'm just seeing, I'm aware of like green grass under my feet. And it feels like it's a green hilly, like a green grassy bank on the edge. I'm really drawn to here. Do work with me, Melissa, and comment and do let me know. But that's what I'm drawn to here. Now, I do actually feel it might be that the Scotland link is a separate thing coming in to what I was describing being the location of the water and everything. You can take the house, okay. But I'm feeling that there might be a few links coming in here for you, but I definitely am aware of like lovely green grass underneath my feet nearby this water. So I'm feeling the reason why this is coming in is I feel it's connected to good memories actually of your past. I feel it's like there's good memories in this area. There's happy memories. There's also, for some reason, there is a memory of sometime being really cold there, you know? So I feel that at some time you were, for some reason, in the location where this river or piece of like grassy area with this like water is. That's okay. I will leave Scotland with you. It might turn up when you least expect it, the Scottish link. But I was drawn to say that, so I'll leave that with you still. But as I say, for some reason, I'm feeling like this area, sometime in this area, for some reason, you were really cold. And there must be a memory that you remember being really cold for some reason. I need to give you that. It's just coming in. Also, as well, as we move down, almost as I follow the river, I'm being drawn to this stone here. This one you can see is like a darkish stone with white specks in it. And to me, I feel actually that this is to do with your spirituality, your spiritual journey, I feel, because I feel that you have been on your journey for a while now, because I definitely feel like you've been on it for a while. But what I'm feeling is when you started off your journey, you were there's a bit of fear going around, like you were almost like the fear of like the dark side, I need to say. And I feel that, there is a happy memory and cold. Okay, thank you. I'm just feeling that when you started on your journey, you were almost a little bit afraid of everything, of spirit, and you were afraid of things like that. But it feels like as you stepped through your journey and continued on your journey, there's definitely been an increase in your spirituality and an increase in your development. I need to say in the last 2 years, it feels like there's been a definite lift up, and that's represented by this, which is almost like, I think it's an agate, I think it is, some sort of crystal it is there. There are just a few crystals in the bag, not a lot of them, and this has specifically come out because I feel this is to do with like a lift in your spirituality. And I feel that actually that I think you're coming onto this new development, a new area within your spirituality where you realize that actually you have far more protection from spirit than you ever realize. And I just think your spirituality is becoming stronger and stronger. That's actually making you a spiritually strong person, you know. I'm definitely seeing a big increase in that and a big connection to spirit too. I do feel this, the way this rock is pointing as well, the way it came out, it does feel like that. I wouldn't be surprised if you are developing mediumship, and if you're not, this is a big calling card for like, have you thought about developing that? Because it's pointing straight up. And this to me is almost like the meditation in the power where you blend your energy with that of spirit. And it feels like almost like if you aren't starting to do that, then this is a strong indicator to perhaps look into that, look into development. Okay, you're definitely more into spirituality in the last year and a half. Lovely. So I'm feeling that this is definitely a pointer for really realizing your ability, actually, because it's, in actual fact, I believe we all have the ability, we all have that capability, because we are all light beings within our human body, and we're surrounded by light beings of spirit. And so I'm a great believer in that we all are capable. It's like we just need to believe it almost, you know, and let's just take that belief that step further to that faith. Actually, it's about faith. And when we connect to spirit through faith, we really step into spirit in that sense, you know. But to be able to do that, you also have to let go as well. You have to let go of the physical. You have to let go of your grasping. You have to let go of a lot of things that you wouldn't think you need to let go. I've been told you should be doing something spiritual, just trying to figure out, well, perhaps this is your answer. Perhaps this is a bit of that answer, connecting to spirit, because it's, as you'll see, it's like pointing, for me, it's pointing upwards, okay, directly up. So there's one other really profound thing in this reading that's really, really beautiful as well. And this is the realization of the fact that everything is energy, because you'll see, I don't know whether anyone else can see this, but this, you see this stone here? Well, if you look, this stone is almost a reflection of it. Do you see that? So you've got your river here and you've got your river there. And all it's really saying is that, and I say all it's really saying, it's actually really profound, that area where the house was and everything that we started the reading at, actually, that location, almost understand that it exists almost in two realities. That it exists in the physical reality and physical experience, but within that is the energy of all of that area that exists on a spiritual, energetic level. And that is how psychometry works. We hold objects, and those objects hold an energy, and through those energy, we can connect to our intuition, to spirit, exactly what I'm doing now. These are just rocks, okay? To an ordinary mind, these are just rocks. To an extraordinary spiritual mind, these are divination tools and a connection to spirit, okay? So that's what we need to remember here. And I just need to say, know that spirit is around you. I actually feel that I almost want you to connect to spirit to find out who's there. That's what I'm needing to say. Know that you are surrounded by spirit, ones that love you and think really highly, want your highest good, and know that they're around you and your guides are around you, and you're in good hands. You've got lots of protection. So I'm going to leave that with love and light, and I do hope that helps you, Melissa, on your journey. There we go. Thank you very much. Okay. So isn't it incredible what we get from rocks, everybody? It's really amazing. As I said, and some quite profound messages from spirit as well tonight, you know. And you never know what's going to happen and what's going to come, you know. You will, if Melissa, if you have that wish to learn, to be honest, all you need to do to connect is have the wish to connect. And then through having the wish and the intention, then you will find people to guide you. You'll find people to assist you. You could go to circles at your local churches, open circles. There's lots of different places. Lots of mediums teach. I teach, and I know many others teach on SPTV as well. So there's many people that you can go to figure out exactly what. But my advice is, if you are finding a tutor or if you find a circle, just go to one that feels right. That's all you need to do. If for whatever reason it feels wrong with a person, then they're not supposed to be the guide for you, if you like, you know. Beautiful message with so much message. I hope you got one important. Oh, thank you very much, Nadia. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's move on to another message. So we're going to move on to number 1. Do like a message. All right, it is Nadia. Wow, that's a minute. There you go. You see, we're meant to have a message, Nadia. How about that, eh? That's spirit guiding me. You see, I just say whatever I'm guided to say, and that's the trick. That's what we all do. We don't. The only thing that blocks our intuition is our doubt, and the minute you doubt, you close it all down. You know, just let it flow. That's all you got to do. Just let it flow. And okay, so Nadia, how about that, eh? You see, you put it out there. You created the causes, and you've got the effect. So Nadia, that's incredible. Okay, Nadia. Wow, okay. So let me move the camera down. So here's your rocks here. I always leave them how they sort of come out of my hand because it's often very specific and it has a meaning to it, okay? So first of all, I need to say to you, everything's connected. And the reason why that is you'll see they're all connected together, these stones. They are all linking together and touching each other. They're all connected. So I feel that actually I need to say that because I think lockdown has got to you a bit, and I think you are feeling a bit less connected to people than you were previously. So I feel that's certainly one message from this connectedness I need to say. But I feel that you are doing the right thing to reconnect. You are coming and watching these programs. You're taking part in the chat. Everyone on the chat this evening is part of this community. Remember that, everyone. Whether you're a first-time watcher or whether you're here for every show, everyone's part of this community. It's so important, and everyone must know that everyone is important, you know, and particularly people are valued at SBTV without a doubt. And I think it's really important to know that, because sometimes we walk through life and sometimes we get a bit lonely, and sometimes we do get those moments in our life where we're slightly disconnected. We might have things going on, might have worries going on. And for you, Nadia, I just need to say that this connectedness is important for you. I think it's important for your spirituality at the heart of it, though. And I feel it might be as well, I feel that you might have almost recently noticed, it felt like almost a closing down of some of your spiritual senses almost recently. And I need to say, don't worry about it, because I feel almost like spirit know what they're doing. You need to be looking after you at the moment. You need a bit of you time. And then when you look after you and take care of you, reconnect and take things steady at your pace, you'll find those things will just open up and flow again. So don't worry about that. Don't let that panic you as well. I need to draw your attention. You actually have very strong abilities, because first thing I'm drawn to is this. This is a witching stone, it's called. It's called a witching stone. It's got a hole in it. Can you see that? These are seen as very sacred stones, ones with the hole in. So this is definitely drawing me to your natural spiritual abilities, you know. So there's obviously a reason why there's been a lessening in that, because you've had to take care of yourself. So that's what they do. They step away a little bit and go, you need to deal with you right now. Focus on you. So I feel, just know that you have that at your heart, I feel. And that's almost your validation for being able to just go, it's okay. It just is a part of me. So I'm not going to lose it, because it is you. And when I say it's part of you, it's part of your energy. It's part of the true essence, your spirit, your soul, you know. So you can't leave that in the supermarket by accident. You can't leave that at the tills by accident. You can't drop out of your wallet or anything. It's with you all the time. So I hope that gives you almost a bit of courage and a bit of confidence to know that it will restart and it will lift up again when you're more ready to do that, you know. And I feel that when that will do that is you will reach a calmer period, you know, because this stone is very calm. I feel also this is an answer to help you here. So what can also help you out with where you're at is meditation. So this stone to me is really representing meditation. It's so lovely and rounded. The colours are so just such a warming, relaxing colour. It's just like those stones you see on the pictures, the meditation pictures. And I'm just needing to say that meditation is one of the keys that can help you, I feel, Nadia, you know. So try meditation and just let your, almost breathe away all your anxiety and stresses and just breathe them away. You can also, don't forget, if we don't ask, we don't get. So ask for help from spirits, ask for help from angels, ask for help from your guides, and that help will appear, you know. So don't forget to do that too. So I feel this last stone too is very much, you need to, so I do recommend that. That's been coming very highly in the reading now. With this stone, I need to give you 3 as well being significant to you, Nadia. Number 3, is very important because I'm drawn to these three. There are actually 4 holes here, but I'm drawn to the top 3, and I need to say number 3 must have a significance to you. It might be like a birth date, or it might be the month, like March, or the 3rd of something. There's a number 3 connection to you that's very important. You might be one of 3, but I need to just give you that as well. And I feel that this is very much like an all-round rock, this one. You can see the shape of this rock it's like a cone shape almost, and I'm aware of going around it. So you need to look after all of your circle of friends and use your circle of friends too, because I'm aware of like a circle now when I'm holding this rock, it's like the circle there, so I do hope that helps you, Nadia. I do hope that keeps you well and it helps you on your path there, okay? So I'm going to leave that with love and light, and you take care, Nadia, okay? I'm going to go back up. Oops. There we go. Okay then, so I'm going to choose another reading now. Hope everybody's enjoyed the show. I'm Sam Pirt, Psychic Medium. Do check me out. I've got a website as well, sampirtpsychicmedium.com. So I think you check that out. Okay then, so let's go into another reading. We'll go on to number 39 is the number that came into my head just. Is it? Me too, yeah. Yeah, 39 isn't my age either, everybody. Valerie Corbett, welcome. Is Scotland going to win tonight? I have no idea at the moment, I'm afraid, Valerie. And my focus is on somewhere else. If they're meant to win, they will. So Valerie. Wow, okay, we've got another selection for you, Valerie. All right. Just is she here? Just check she's there, everyone. Do comment, Valerie, if you're still there. Yeah, you don't need to ask for numbers, everybody. All you need to do is just comment. So it's me that picks the numbers, and it doesn't matter. You just comment, everyone. You don't need to put the numbers in. Sorry for confusing you all. All right. It's just simply I select a number, but when I say I select a number, it's Rich can see the different comments, and then they all get a number like that. You don't need to put a number down. All you need to do is comment. Okay, just comment is all I need. There you go. Yeah, Richard counts down the list until you get to that number. So all you simply do is just chat. When you do it, I would recommend people to chat a bit, because if you don't chat, we don't see your comment, and if your comment's not there, then you won't get a number. So let's pick another number. Yeah, let's pick number 9. Natalie Bentley, welcome and good evening. Let me get your rocks. Okay, so Natalie, let me just move the camera on. Okay, so Natalie, first of all, I feel you're a very calm person to begin with, because you'll see that these rocks are almost all a very similar shade together, and this is a bag full of mixed colours and everything, and you've got rocks that are all a very similar shade there. So I feel that to some degree your life's almost been very consistent, very calm, very steady almost, I feel. But of course there has been that we always have challenges in our life, but this is particularly represented by this stone here. This is the earliest stone I need to go back to, and this is the future, if you like. I always, it always changes with every reading, but I'm usually given a line to follow, the rocks almost. So you'll see with this first rock here that I'm just drawn to this right angle here. So I feel this almost feels like in the past you either had like a house move to a completely different area or a big change of direction. You might have had both of those actually. But I'm feeling like there was a big change of direction because you see how severe that corner is on that design there. Do you see that? And I feel like that's representing like a change of direction. It's like a massive change of area that you're living in. And I'm feeling like you almost met a new layer of people almost, it feels like, is what I need to say with this. It feels like, because these are feeling like almost like layers of paint going over the top. It feels like to me. So do comment actually and work with me on this if you're able to. I feel that's what I'm feeling with this first rock. I'm feeling with this second rock as we come nearer towards the future that you'll see it is a bit of a darker colour, so it does represent some challenges as we come into like almost like the midlife almost here. But it feels like to me that what I don't think it's not representing a midlife crisis. I feel it's actually of the opposite. It's representing you actually really getting your roots down, sort of becoming very solid, becoming very strong. And I almost feel that this represents like you remind me of me actually, because when I started to first open up my spirituality, I opened up when it's like things got into place. You know, I had a house and everything like this, and I had a job, and then it was like, so what's this all about? And it feels like something similar must have happened to you, because it feels like this feels like a strong foundation from which to take off from with your spirituality. And this is the stone that represents your spirituality. So first of all, your spirituality, this is more of a current stone now. So we're only talking with this stone. For some reason, I need to say like 5 years actually. It feels like you have been into your spirituality for around a period of like 4 to 5 years or so, it feels like. For some reason, I'm getting 5 anyway, so it might be actually a lot less than that, but it feels like I'm aware of like yeah, you're finding strongness. Okay, yeah, I'm finding myself more now. Okay, lovely. I feel that this is to do with having wide interests as well, because I've seen this stone. You see how flat the stone is, how big it covers there. And to me, that's representing very much a wide interest point of your spirituality. You do have a lot of interest in spirituality, from healing to mediumship to just all these different aspects of things, you know, to find out about the moon and energy and all this stuff. So you've got a wide interest on things here, mediumship and psychic ability, reading cards, reading ribbons, lots of interest going on, you know. And that's what I feel it's showing me there, you know. I feel that don't worry about having those interests, because the more we learn, that it's always good to learn and teach ourselves. But I feel just getting balance in that is important. So when I say get balance within it, so go to those ones that you're really drawn to. Don't feel you have to learn everything, because almost like I feel if you're not careful, this stone will end up squashing you, because there's so many things you could possibly go into that it will almost be the thing that pushes you away rather than making the thing that makes you interested. And so I feel just go to those things that you love and don't get too overwhelmed with it all, you know. Yes, we're thinking of going to an open circle, my spiritual, or believing getting more into it now. So yeah, you go for it. If you're drawn to go to a circle, then I thoroughly recommend it and really enjoy that, you know. And just don't feel pressured into going into everything, because everyone has their own interests, you know. I do mediumship, card reading, I read rocks and things like that. But that doesn't mean every medium has to do all of those things. Someone might just want to be a medium, or someone might just prefer just to focus on the cards, you know. Go to wherever you're drawn to, that's all you need to do, you know. And then you'll be absolutely right, you know. I am feeling spirit around for you as well. There's definitely a strong connection to spirit. As I'm connecting to spirit, I am aware of a male energy as well coming in for you. This man seems a little bit serious, actually. I think I'm getting this strong sense of him having a lot of like responsibility for you. And I think he took this responsibility quite seriously, this man. And I almost feel he's obviously, I feel that he would be very closely connected to you. And also, as well as that, I feel he's coming forward now as like, not just one of your loved ones that has passed and is around you, but also as one of your guides. Because definitely about this, like, he's almost concerned over taking care of you. I need to give you that in spirit, that he's almost doing that in spirit for you. He's like taking care of you as one of your spirit guides, if that makes sense. And he's got a lovely, strong energy. He is, I'm aware of him he's wearing a shirt at the moment. He's wearing like a whitish shirt at the moment. And I feel he's wearing like black trousers at the moment. He does feel like he's feeling like a bright man, this man, in terms of, I just feel he's like well read. You can chat to him about quite a number of different things. Don't know who it is, not sure it's my dad, he wasn't serious. Well, that's okay, I'll leave him with you, even if you can't place him exactly. But I feel like don't know who he's, not sure if it's, you're not sure if it's, I'll just get a little bit more information for you from him, okay? Just move this camera up. So yeah, I'm aware of him wearing a shirt and these black trousers. It does have a seriousness, but don't forget we were just talking about your spiritual journey here too. So he might not like be serious all the time, but he's definitely got a connection to guiding you with your spirituality seriously. So he's not whatever. I think whenever this man took on tasks, he didn't do them half-heartedly. He did them very seriously, if you like. But I also need to give you with this man, as I say, I feel he's well read. I feel you have a good conversation about him about a lot of different things. I need to say as well, as I'm connecting to him, I am seeing like, it feels like I'm seeing like it's an old tin, and it feels like it's only so big, it's not very big. I'm just seeing this tin, and I feel it might have been an old, I can't remember the thing that's got on my head. Tobacco tin, that's right. I'm seeing, what I'm seeing is this like metal tobacco tin, but I'm feeling it's got slightly rounded corners, and the lid's slightly rounded as well. But I'm seeing this tin now as well, connected to this man. It feels like he must have kept a few little oddments in this tin, but I need to give you that's coming forward. It feels like the top of it would be scratched now because it's got a bit of age to it. It's not a modern tin at all. And also, as well as I'm connecting to him, know that I need to say that this man is okay now. So I feel the link to the passing of this man then. So I feel that there was questions asked about his passing, in terms of like, is he okay? Was he okay? And I'm just trying to ask him a bit more about how he actually passed for you. Tobacco tin, I wrote that. Yes, he did smoke. Okay, lovely, thank you. So as I'm connected to his passing, I just feel there were some questions asked. I almost feel like you were worried that he suffered a bit on his passing, you know, and I'm feeling that you were worried about you were worried about what he was thinking about when he passed for some reason. I need to tell you that. I feel that there was something to do with what he was thinking about on his passing, and you were there's been a concern. I don't know if this is your concern or somebody else's very close to you, but I feel that there was a concern about that you hoped that he was in a thinking positively and in a good place at that point, you know. For some reason as well, when I was aware, when I was talking about saying in this good place when he was passing, I just felt that I saw you for some reason in a car as well. Like it felt like I was seeing you in the back of a car as well. So I'm seeing you in the back of a car nearing his passing. It might have been in the car going to his funeral, but I'm feeling that I'm seeing you in this car. I'm just aware of like, I think you must have talked about that in that car on the way to the funeral, actually, is what I feel that he's giving me. And I'm seeing the car this car, I'm definitely aware of the way the back window goes, is that as you were sat in it, the back window sort of just angles down just over your head and goes behind your shoulders, you know, and the back window's there. And I feel that there was like a conversation in that place as well, you know. So just, you need to know that he isn't suffering now at all. He is, he's his lovely self. He's a very lovely, strong energy to have around you. And also I need to say, as I'm aware of him being around you as well, you definitely heard some noises, I feel, occasionally that you've like wondered what it was. And I feel that that's him being around you. He's around you a lot, I feel. For some reason, I need to say as well, he's bringing me back to a tin again. But I feel there's something to do with like a tin rattling on the shelf. It feels like I need to say that I'm aware of, you either heard like it moving or a little tap on it. I feel there's some sort of tin you've got somewhere on the shelf. It feels like it would be like a biggish sort of, almost like a biscuit tin really, something like that. But I feel you've either heard a tap on it or you've heard it move a little bit, but you've kind of dismissed it, and just know that was yes to the noise. Okay, so just know that it's nothing to be afraid of. He is really showing that he's around you, and know that he's around you with all of that love, and that he's around you, guiding you, and your highest good is still his like focus, you know. He absolutely loves you, you know. There's is a strong, lots of love going to you right now, you know. So I will leave that with love and light. And then as I let him go back into spirit and back around you, you take care, Natalie, okay? And you take care. I'll leave that with love and light. Right then, so thank you very much for working with me, Natalie, as well. I do appreciate that. Can I have a drink of my orange, everybody? A mega pint, that's right, I've got a mega pint, that's right. Okay then, so we'll go for another reading. Okay, so you heard the knock on the door and knowing that, okay, so that's absolutely fine. There must be something connected to like a biscuit tin as well, but as I say, I was aware of like some sounds are coming from similar to that. So just know that probably was someone there and it was him. So just don't let that scare you. Just it's one of those beautiful, almost pieces of magic from spirit that we experience. And when we live a spiritual life, we do hear and experience things that are quite magical, and I think it's beautiful, you know. So then we'll go on to another reading. We'll pick the number now. We'll pick number 25. Kim Gary, welcome. So I'll get you a reading. I'll just have another drink. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us this evening. It's lovely to see you. Hope we're all keeping well in chat, everybody. Okay, so wow, look at this. Okay, here's your stones on rocks. Very colourful. So I'm first hit by the colour in these rocks and stones, you see. You see we've got these two beautiful crystals here as well. But yeah, just every one of these stones seems really, really colourful. So I feel that number one, you are a very creative person, Kim, and that creativity is showing itself by all of these different colours and all these beautiful designs on these rocks, you know. You're very creative, but there's a lot of sides to you as well. I feel that you are a person that almost puts things in boxes, because you'll see these rocks are very kind of like, well, I'm just seeing them as separate, if you like. So I feel that you are almost like you're one person to your friends, and then you're another person to your spiritual friends, and then you're another person to people at work. And you almost like, I feel that that's very much like the type of person you are. There's nothing wrong with that. That's absolutely, you know, but I'm just really, that's coming forward really. There's a bit of validation for you, I suppose. But that's just coming forward there, just giving me an insight into you, if you like. So with this reading as well, often I'm given like a back, I've lost my words again. It sometimes happens now and then. So I'm feeling like I'm given like a past and a future often with these sort of readings often. But with you, it feels like, I feel that you must be quite a busy person and a very active person, because I'm wanting to go in all directions with this reading. I'm not just wanting to go work all the way through them like that, or work backwards through them like that. I'm kind of wanting to go everywhere all at once. So I feel that you are a person that definitely multitasks as well. You're definitely got a lot of irons in the fire. You're definitely working on something all the time, you know. I feel for you though, what there's a number of different things coming out. So I feel that in the way you see things, you have like a better side and a not so good side. That's the way you see things. But I need to tell you, for first off, that's wrong, because you are a lovely person, an all-round lovely person. The fact that you regard an aspect of you as not so good, which might be actually your weaknesses, but actually weaknesses shouldn't be called weaknesses, because they're what make us, you know. And so a weakness is only a weakness if what we're surrounded by makes it a weakness, you know. And so this is recognised by this rock here, this dark, like granite-like rock, is almost that bit of like negativity that you go back to now and then. Now and then you'll just suddenly like pop into this, oh, I'm rubbish at that, I'll never do that, I can't do that, you know. And that's that rock there. And you can really, with this rock, you can throw it away. You don't need that one at all. It only serves to really bring you down, really, make you feel a bit upset and make you feel like you can't do it. With this other rock, as I'm moving to this one next, this rock for me is very, very creative. Oh, you do also read as well, lovely. So with this one, is just the creativity coming in, you know. There's also the aspect of many sides, because you'll see there's not a really flow to this, but it's all going in all directions again. So there's many sides to you, it always coming out here, you know. But as I'm coming back to this rock here, this is as I say, I feel for you, this is very much like you've seen recently, like an upsurge in your spirituality, in your energy work almost. I feel you've also felt, you do say you're an empath, and I feel that you've also felt like an upsurge in like energy of people's suffering, of everything that's going on in the world, you know. And I feel for you, what I need to say is what you need to bring forward is compassion to your spirituality. Now, I'm not saying you don't have compassion, but I think it's about really understanding that compassion, that those empaths, we do take on people's suffering. What you must always remember to do is dissolve it away at your heart, okay? Dissolve that suffering away into nothing, and imagine those people happy. And that way you focus on the positive rather than focusing on that suffering that becomes that thing that weighs you down and can make you feel down in the end, you know? So focus on that positive. I feel that like for you being an empath, there's almost been like almost like a knife edge for you almost, you know, because I feel that in some ways you can see how beautiful it is to be an empath, but you've also found the journey of being an empath really quite difficult. It has given you real times when you just thought, why am I feeling so uncomfortable? Why am I feeling so not myself, you know? And I feel that it's given you real some tears over the years. Is this with this one, you know? I do really feel you've had tears connected to your being an empath, because sometimes it's got a bit overwhelming, and I think you are definitely managing it better now, and you're managing it more. But I would say still really step into that compassion even more. Dissolve that negativity, focus on that person being healed and free from suffering, you know, and that will lift you out of that. Of this. Now, interestingly, that one is touching that stone there, which to me is saying like that's the link out of there, almost like a bridge. It's like acting almost like a bridge, you know. So I will leave that with love and light. You do take care, and yeah, I will leave that with love and light, Kim. Let's move back up again. Oops, and I'm back. There we go. Okay, so we're going to choose another number. There's a little bit to start. Sorry. We'll choose another number. We'll go for number 7. Millie B, hiya. Okay, Millie, let me get you some rocks. Well, okay, here we go. So Millie B, your rocks here. So first of all, Millie B, what I need to say is we're going to start back here with you, actually. I feel this is the future, interestingly. So I feel, first of all, for you, now interestingly, you'll see it's really interesting, these rocks, how they're placed for you. You'll see that these are almost, actually I need to say you've got a big heart, because I'm almost seeing this as like a heart, actually. I'm actually seeing it as 2 hearts connected as well. So first of all, I need to say that you've got a very big heart, but I feel you are connected to someone very closely as well, because I'm seeing this as 2 hearts connected. Now this is either, I feel like it might be one of your parents or even your partner. I don't know if you've got a partner or not, or a husband or wife. Or I just feel that there's these 2 hearts here coming into the reading. But what this is showing me as well is that you'll see that there's also number 2 coming out there as well, just those little marks in the stone there in the rock. So the number 2 is coming out as an important number as well for you, a spiritual number. So it must have a connection to you somewhere, the number 2 as well. And I'm feeling as well that, so first of all, I'm suddenly seeing you a lot younger, and I feel that you were a lot shyer, because I'm actually seeing this as someone's head peering out from almost like the hands, almost, if you like. So I'm feeling this is telling me that you were a lot shyer when you were younger. I'm feeling as well that you had a steady childhood, but there was a bit of a bump in the middle as well, because I'm aware that as we go over that little bump there, I feel that there has been something that's like giving you a bump and a challenge as well, Millie. But you've come through that, and I think things for you have become pretty steady, I'm feeling, which is good. Quite stable. I do feel that you're in a good place. But I feel that this is very much like a confidence reading, because this is where I want to come now. And I need to say to you, disco. I need to say to you. And I feel the reason why I'm saying disco is I'm seeing this rock as like loads of shining lights and shining colours. And I just want to say, like, in a disco. So I feel that this is very much for you. Don't be afraid of hiding your light. Shine your light out as much as you possibly can. And if your light is disco coloured, then so be it. If you have multiple colours of lights, then so be it. But really enjoy it and dance and enjoy it and really be you. Interestingly, this one is you, and it's a reddish rock actually. It is the same colour as your hair, by the look of it. So colour is very important to you. You know, colour is very important. So don't hide that. Really bring it forward. It might be that colour therapy is something to look into, and an aspect of your spirituality you might want to look into. Also working with chakras and the colours of the chakras and stuff connecting. So yeah, Millie, this is very much just what I need to say to you. Just know that you are definitely on the right path, but really get out there and have a disco. You know, go out to a disco, get them disco lights flashing, and really you deserve to blow your own trumpet and be seen. You know, really just get out there and shine your light, because I think you have a lot to give, and I think you will find that as you grow into this even bigger confidence, your spirituality will just zoom forward even more, and just enjoy that journey really, and enjoy the dancing too. So yeah, I'll leave that with love and light, Millie B, and you take care. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm afraid, everybody, that we've reached the end. But first of all, I want to say thank you so much to all of the team behind SBTV that make the whole thing run very smoothly and everything. And of course, a huge thank you to Mr. Producer over here, the fantastic Richard, everybody. Big round of applause. Come on, let's hear it. So yeah, thank you to, of course, to all of you guys in the chat for supporting SBTV, for watching every show and commenting, and for always being there for each other as well. It's a lovely community. It's a great, great place. So my name is Sam Pirt, Sam Pirt Psychic Medium. Don't forget to give my page a little like and a follow, and my website, sampirtpsychicmedium.com. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm afraid we've run out of time, but don't forget, more great shows coming up tomorrow, I believe. Is that right? Okay, so the advert's going to come on about what's coming up. So thank you very much. With lots of love and light, I will see you all later, everybody. Take care. Good night.
Tomorrow morning from 11 a.m, Bree Wilson continues with her show, Influencing Your Life. Bree offers her own guidance and advice, while supporting you with everyday situations, past life readings, and future support. Tomorrow night from 8 p.m. we have an evening of free mediumship readings with Bill Hughes and his guest. Our regular fortnightly show, Collective Consciousness, offers our viewers an opportunity to receive messages from their loved ones. Saturday the 4th of June, Polly Harnett and Sam O'Neill, hosts an evening of paranormal investigation on location near Portsmouth from 8 p.m. For more information, visit events.spiritualpsychicstv.online. Spiritual Psychics TV presents an holistic fair on Saturday the 11th of June, offering the best in spiritual readers and market stalls. Join us from 10 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. Throughout the day there will be many stalls such as natural polished crystals and stones, qualified complementary therapists offering spiritual healing. This exciting day is being held at the Waterlooville Community Centre, with plenty of free parking. A wide range of handmade products including candles, oils, jewelry, naturally organic and vegan soaps, creams, and bath bombs. Not forgetting the kids, we have face painting and a bouncy castle to enjoy all day. For those who are interested in potions, spells, and essentials oils, then we have a stall for you here as well. Maybe you're looking for a reading, be it mediumistic, palm, or tarot. 11 readers are available throughout the day. Refreshments such as drinks and light snacks are being provided by the 1940s tea room from Havant. Plenty of free workshops, talks, and a demonstration of mediumship are also planned during the day. For more information, please visit mbs.spiritualpsychicstv.online.